Introduction. Don't skip this part. We hate reading as much as you, so trust us when we say we wouldn't put you through this if it wasn't worth your while. Here's the deal. We want you to achieve your dream of becoming a professional filmmaker. So we wrote this book to show you how. Now you may be thinking, who the heck are you guys and why would I listen to you? Our names are Michael B. Allen and Will Backey, and just like you, we grew up dreaming of making our very own feature film. We loved movies, were fascinated by the film industry, and wanted to make our mark on it. Yet, only a few years ago, we were midway through college without a clue of how we could turn those dreams into reality. Like most students, we had no Hollywood connections, no impressive experience, and most importantly, no money. Most people told us it would take decades of climbing the ladder in Hollywood before we'd ever have the chance to make our own movie. But waiting decades to start doing what we were passionate about now sounded pretty terrible. So we began looking for a backdoor into the industry. While we were still in college, we started making micro-budget shorts and documentary films. We used these films to hone our skills, learn the business, and prove our value. And in only 5 short years, our situation had changed entirely. At the tender age of 25, we were able to raise $1 million to write, direct, and produce our first narrative feature film. It starred some well-known Hollywood actors, had a red carpet premiere, and even went on to be a New York Times critic's pick. Making that film was a dream come true, and it has since launched us into even bigger long-term opportunities in the movie business. We've been as surprised by our success as anybody, but we didn't go from clueless amateurs to skilled professionals overnight. Learning to make small films and leverage them into bigger opportunities was a crucial in-between step that got us where we are today. Unfortunately, it's this step that most aspiring filmmakers never learn. Typically, film classes or books teach a lot about industry terms, technical skills, or equipment, all useful information once you're in the position to actually make a movie, but useless if you don't know how to work your way into that opportunity. We're going to let you in on this important middle step that everyone else seems to leave out. And by the time you finish reading our story, you'll be equipped with all the knowledge you need to start building a promising film career. We'll provide valuable filmmaking tips along the way, but more importantly, we'll tell you the true story of how a couple of ordinary students broke into one of the trickiest industries on the planet. Most of this story is about us creating and marketing documentaries, but the lessons throughout can be applied to almost any type of filmmaking. Whether you're trying to create action, romance, comedy, horror, drama, or faith-based films, you're going to learn how to raise money, choose a team, tell great stories, produce, direct, and edit, find a loyal audience, market and sell your work, get a distribution deal, strategically grow your film business, and a whole lot more. Exciting stuff, huh? We thought so. But still, before we get going, there are a few things to know up front.
A few things to know before reading this book. Getting started requires action. If you're anything like us, you'd say that it's not the hard work or the creativity of being a filmmaker that troubles you. It's knowing where to even start. Many rookie filmmakers love the idea of working in the movie business, but may not know which role they want to play in the process. Should you be a director, a producer, a writer, a cinematographer, or one of those crazy titles you always read in movie credits but have no idea what it means? On the other hand, you might know exactly what you want to do, but have no clue how to take the first step. Either way, it may feel like you're trying to reach a faraway destination without a map or a smartphone. We've been there. Early on in college, we wanted to make movies ASAP. We wanted to make movies yesterday, but we struggled with the same predicament most young artists find themselves in. We needed opportunities to prove our talent, but couldn't get opportunities unless we'd already proven our talent. Once we realized the difficulty of this dilemma, we began wondering if maybe our friends and family were right in suggesting we settle for a steady paycheck from the comforts of a cubicle. Somehow, we found a cure for this paralysis of not knowing what to do when we decided to just do something, even though it had the potential to end in failure. That's our first and most important lesson, which we will echo throughout the rest of this book. When in doubt, take action. Actions lead to mistakes, and mistakes lead to learning. You must come to terms with the fact that failure is both inevitable and the only way of getting closer to your ultimate goal.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.